Welcome to Becoming American Staying You. I'm your host, Jessica, and this is episode 1, The Foundation of the United States, the Constitution. Today, we'll tackle the first 5 questions of the U.S. civics test, and along the way, I'll share some context that brings these facts to life. The questions for today's episode are, what is the supreme law of the land? What does the Constitution do? The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are those words? What is an amendment? And what do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? Let's go over the answers. Question number 1. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What does the Constitution do? It sets up the government. It defines the government and protects the basic rights of Americans. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these first 3 words? We, the people. What is an amendment? An amendment is a change or addition to the Constitution. And what do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Now, let's understand why these facts matter. When the United States was born, there was no single law that defined the country. The Constitution, written in 1787, became the highest law, like a rule book for how the government works. But more importantly, it tells us who has the power: the people. That's why the first 3 words are so important. We, the people. This was a radical concept at the time. Most nations were ruled by kings or emperors, but in America, the people rule through their elected leaders. The Bill of Rights, which is the first 10 amendments to the Constitution, wasn't in the original Constitution, but the people demanded it to protect freedoms like speech and religion and the press. The Constitution can be changed, but it's not easy. That's what an amendment is. It's a formal change to the actual written words in the Constitution. All right, think about this. When you become a U.S. citizen, you're not just joining a country. You're joining an agreement, a commitment to participate in democracy. But you don't have to lose yourself in the process. The Constitution protects diversity of thought and speech and belief so that you can bring your culture and experiences while still embracing a new American identity. All right, let's do a quick review of today's questions. And in every episode, we'll come back and reflect on the previous questions from previous episodes so that you get lots of practice and you're definitely ready for your test. Today's question number 1 was, what was the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What does the Constitution do? It sets up the government, defines the government, and protects the basic rights of Americans. What are the first 3 words of the Constitution? 3 make a W. It's we, the people. What is an amendment? An amendment is a change or addition to the Constitution. And what do we call the first 10 amendments? Very good. We call that the Bill of Rights. All right, that's it for today's episode of Becoming American Staying You. If you'd like to continue practicing together, you can subscribe for more episodes. There'll probably be about 10 of them. And if you know someone else taking the test who might benefit from a little study sesh, please invite them to follow along with us. Next time, we'll explore your rights and responsibilities as an American, what you gain, and what's expected of you. Until then, pass the test, keep your roots. Let's make a better America. See you next time. Hey everybody. The questions and answers in this episode come directly from the official U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, the USCIS Civics Test Study Materials. We've done our best to present them accurately and in context. This podcast is for educational practice purposes only. If you have a specific legal question or unique circumstances about your citizenship application, it's a good idea to seek guidance from a qualified immigration attorney or accredited representative. Your journey is important. Make sure you have the right support every step of the way.